Hello, everyone. We're back with season four. Hard to believe, of Riding with the Rabbi. And as our season premiere, I want to welcome our first guest this year, Rabbi Andrew Shaw.
I'm the season premiere.
You are the season premiere. Rabbi Andrew Shaw. We just spent an incredible Shabbos at Eitz Chaim.
A wonderful shul, if I may say so.
Yes, thank you. Please do. Can say it again.
It is a wonderful shul. Lovely
and
people.
The Rabbi, I say that sometimes we have big ideas, but rarely will you meet someone who has a big idea that's actually going to change the world for the better or affect thousands and thousands of people. And Rabbi Shaw is one such person. But first, tell us about yourself. You live in
London, England.
So is it weird to you be on this side of the car driving, like not driving? I should say.
I should be driving it.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's my wife's American, so I lived here for 3 years, and obviously I go to Israel a lot, so I'm used to driving on the wrong side of the road. That's okay.
Well, how do you know that we're in the wrong? Maybe you're in the wrong side.
All I can say is whatever it is, as long as you get from A to B safely, who cares which side of the road you're on?
Are you guys still like sore about the whole independence thing?
When we look at the state of your country at the moment, we hear so about anything.
Because you're doing so great.
This is true as well.
So in real life you serve as, you used to be, I say you're a recovering pulpit rabbi.
I was a rabbi of a shul for 15 years, working mainly with the youth and the. Do I look at me? Do I look at you? What do I do?
Just talk.
Just talk.
You're the first person that ever asked me that.
Well, because it's interesting.
Yeah.
Like I'm just talking, but
we're just talking.
Fine. No.
Two guys in the car.
Two guys in the car. So I was 15 years working mainly actually with youth, young families, and education. I wasn't the senior rabbi. I wasn't, because we had such a large community. My senior rabbi said he spent 2 days a week just in hospitals and the funeral parlors. So I had a much more. He said, "I'm the rabbi for death. You're the rabbi for life," which I think was quite a nice way of putting it.
That's so British. Yeah.
But it's true. It's true. So 15 years, and then I started Mizrahi UK in 2016, and it's been I've loved it.
So what's the elevator speech? What is Mizrahi? What is Mizrahi UK?
So Mizrahi is a global movement to strengthen Jewish people's connection to Israel and to, I guess, a centrist orthodoxy, an orthodoxy engaging with the world around us, and proudly religious Zionist. It's headed up by Rav Doron Perez, a good friend of both of ours, who
I have to get him on.
You have to get him on, absolutely.
I'll do it in Israel. I'll go.
Exactly.
I have done this in Israel.
Well, we're going to go to Israel together, we said, with bringing it. So we'll do that then. We'll do a live one. And there's various branches. I think there's 48 branches now across the world. So obviously, some are more senior than others, depending on what we're doing. In Mizrahi UK, we work a lot with shuls, with schools, with campuses, really trying to strengthen the community's connection to Israel and doing lots of wonderful programs, initiatives to help that happen.
Okay. But what's your latest passion that you've been working on?
So the
Simchat
Torah project really
is
what's taken over my life since January, when I came up with the idea. And again, as you said, I feel tremendously thankful to Hashem, because I have these crazy ideas, I have throughout my life, and thankfully most of them have been able to come to fruition, and I have tremendous thank you to Hashem for giving me ideas and allowing me to do what I do. But this one was, obviously, I wish I never had to have this idea. October 7th, was a day that we will never forget in terms of where we were when we first heard. But the question is, it was Simchat Torah. It was the happiest day of the Jewish year. I mean, as a kid, I love Simchat Torah. It's amazing. Kids love it. Families love it. It's brilliant. And now it's going to be the day forever connected to the murder of 1,200 of our innocent Israelis, plus many hundreds killed in the war. So what we thought we'd do is try and find a way to make Simchat Torah a meaningful day, but also a day still we could celebrate. And therefore the Simchat Torah project was born with a simple idea of the pasuk, or the verse from Shlomo HaMelech, 8 spod, 8 kod, a time to mourn, a time to dance. As Rav Doron Perez, who I mentioned before, he saw that as the wedding of his eldest son, when his youngest son was being held in Gaza, presumably alive, though now we know he'd been murdered. He said that's how he felt. 100% celebrating, dancing with his one son, and 100% mourning and terrified about his other son.
Right, he said you could hold both feelings at the same time.
And in fact, we're told that that's why it's not 8 lispod, 8 liokod, it's just spod kod, because it's not living and dying. It's not weeping, planting separate things. It's something that you can do at the same time, and that's Simchat Torah this year. We're going to hold these Sifrei Torah. What have we done? We have got so far, and I say so far because please God it will grow, the moment around 500 shuls across the world to unite, to purchase a meal, a Torah cover, which has on the front, I wish I had one with me. Front has the.
We'll put a copy. I'll put
exactly.
a copy of it on the.
Has the, you know, as you'll see, it has the phrase 8 spot 8 record at the top, and then the middle is the flame of Israel, and then the Shema, and then in memory of all those who died on Simchat Torah and those who died in the war. But on the back, individual names of Kadoshim that were murdered either on October 7th or in the war with Hamas. And the idea is that we can remember every single one of them individually by our communities, and that we will dance this Simchat Torah holding their names, holding their entities with tears in our eyes.
That's beautiful. So you found 500 Orthodox shuls to do this?
No, I've had 500 shuls to do this. Orthodox, conservative, reform, Chabad shuls, outreach shuls, OU shuls, you know, every stripe.
So that's a real Achdus project. That's really something.
I mean, it was straight away. I mean, I'm an Orthodox rabbi. I mean, absolutely. Mizrach is an Orthodox movement, but my view was, and I spoke to Shachter about this and many of the Gedolim in America and in England, that, you know, the whole point is, you know, everybody is grieving. Not just Orthodox Jews. Every single Jew is grieving. What's this?
It's just your typical, you know, like have some Palestinian protesters and
Well, it's 4 of them.
pro-Israel. We have both. We have both.
Both. Okay. I can see this one then. There you go.
Anyway, back to
Back to
real matters. I mean.
But again, that's also the point. Like, the point is not political. It's nothing to do with who's right, who's wrong. It's people died. We have to remember them, and we have to give honor to them. So I got in contact. We got in contact with Reform and Conservative shuls, and we said absolutely. You know, this is not a religious project per se. This is a Jewish community project, and they're taking their meal. And in fact, we had the launch in Israel. This again for them is very beautiful. You know, they called me up. They said, "We want to come to Israel. This is a conservative Reform rabbis. Want to come to Israel? Are we going to be welcome?" And I said, "Of course." And they came to the learning. They came to the speeches. They came to all the stuff. And they said to me, like, "We felt like we're one of the family." I said, "Because you are. Even though we may disagree on theology in certain ways, we are the Jewish people. And if we can't unite over this, then what? I give up." So yeah, so we've engaged, you know, shuls from across the religious spectrum.
That's amazing. I heard there's a shul in London. What's it called? Norris Lee Hampstead Garden Synagogue. HGSS. They did 9 covers. 9 Torah covers. That's amazing. I wish there was another shul that did 9 covers.
Well, there was a shul actually in America that did 8 covers. But I just heard today they've just today they just purchased their 9th. It's a small shul. I mean, again, Hamzat Suburb Shul has 1,800 members. This shul I'm talking about, it's a small shul. I think 150 families. I think that's it. It's called Eitz Chaim. You heard of it?
Where is that?
It's in Livingston. And in fact, the reason I'm here in Livingston is because the great city of Teaneck, one of the largest conurbations of Jewish, 12 shuls took part in the project. Incredible. 12 million have been ordered. In Livingston, New Jersey, 2 shuls signed up. 3 shuls signed up. 18 million. Chai. So
way to go, Livingston. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, you're 9. Rabbi Proops shul 6, and the Chabad shul 3. So that's 18.
And you have a connection with Rabbi Proops, right?
I do. Rabbi Proops was my youth director many years ago, and again, probably one of my greatest nachases. I don't know how you say it.
Nachai,
I have no idea. Is that he became a rabbi because he was an amazing youth director. And in fact, what's crazy is I have 2 of my youth directors, both became rabbis, and both moved to, one's in Canada, Rabbi Taylor.
Is that his brother-in-law?
His brother, yeah.
So you keep it in the family.
He married his sister, correct? So
okay.
Yeah, they were amazing then. They're even more amazing now.
So what? So okay. So we have a lot of covers, a lot of Torahs, this and that. So what? Can people still get involved? Do you need support?
About.
Like what is it that you need?
I think support financially was we have a lot of requests from shuls in Israel, shuls in Vienna, Dominican Republic, saying like we want to do this, but we can't afford the $1,800 or now the $1,300 because Israel's no longer not launching there, so it's a slightly reduced price. So for sure, people want to donate That's great because then we can help other shuls. But also, if your shul wants to sign up, we've.
Right, I think people should just if they know that their shul doesn't have it, or
Correct.
know
So
the rabbi, the board member, the president.
I'd say a week left before we'd be able to still get it to them on time for Simchat Torah. We have I think 70 left. That's all we have left that we printed.
And I think at the very least, also people should make an effort to go to your shul on Simchat Torah and see this cover and dance with it. And the way I put it is, when it comes to Simchat Torah, everybody's tired. It's the end of Yontif. They say when it comes to dancing with the Torah, they say, you take it. I've had. Now they're gonna be like, no, I want it. And
we're hearing some beautiful ideas. Like there's a shul, St. John's Wood, one of the major shuls in London. So what they've told me, they spoke to somebody how they're going to do it. They're going to open up the Aron Kodesh. They're going to take out first. They've only got one. They've got 9. They're going to take first the meal, and the first hakafa, the Rab's going to lead it, holding the meal. He's going to say Ana Hashem, the things, and then when he finishes it, they're going to walk around in silence. That first hakafa will be in silence, because and then they're going to place that meal on the bima in the middle of the whole thing, and you're going to dance around the rest of the hakafa.
Wow, yeah, because we're thinking do something like a kumsitz type first.
Well, everyone's thinking different things. I think it's to me, we've got to find a way to inject. The commemoration, but the celebration. It's both. It's not one or the other. It actually is both. To go through Simchat Torah just dancing is wrong. To go through Simchat Torah just crying is wrong. Right. We need to do both, and I'm hoping that this project will allow.
Well, that's amazing. So first of all, thank you so much for this. Thank you for bringing it to the worldwide population.
It's very humble to see it
community
grow how it has.
And thank you for letting us be a small part of it. And friends, I think you should just, those who are in shul, but anybody who wants to see the cover in shul, I'm happy to show you. But if you know someone or a shul that needs one and you have a little bit of time, please take part of this project. But it was great. The best part is getting to know you, despite the fact that you root for Arsenal and the Mets. But okay, we'll let that slide because you're doing a really good project.
Thank you.
But you should have a lot of hatzlacha, and you should have ksiv tova. And we should only do projects
to your community.
This is worldwide. Okay. This is seen by dozens of people.
No, I just want to say,
including my mother.
If you ever come to Livingston, you got to stop into Eitz Chaim. It's such a warm community, and also to the other one, Suburban Torah Center. They were lovely as well. I got to say.
We could say that.
Yeah, because I would prove sincere. I love them.
That's good.
But
nobody watches till the end of the video anyway. If they're watching this part,
then that's
real credit.
And Sarah for your hospitality.
No, really, anytime. But it was great to one new friend. But
and by the way, Moshe, keep going on the hockey. Keep going on.
Okay, so you can see that he really did stay in our house. But again, Hatzlacha Rabbi, thanks so much for being with us. It's great, and we'll see you throughout the season 4.
Looking forward to it.